The woman congratulated the man on his promotion to sales manager. The woman thought the man deserved to get it. The man was thankful for that, and the man replied that there were so many applicants, and he thought he wouldn't get it. And then he had to worry about packing to move to his office because a lot of stuff. The woman replied that she would help him. However, he had too much to do right then, and the woman suggested lazily help him. The woman too replied that she just finished making her presentation for the sales meeting, so she could help him, and she would be right in his office in a few minutes. The man didn't agree with her, and he replied that she should come over in 5 minutes because she had to go to the meeting with human resources to discuss the details of the position. The man wanted to know if the woman was in charge of the new employee orientation again that year because he hadn't seen her name on the sheet for the reserving conference room. The woman disagreed with the man because that year she decided to let one of her other department member handle it because she was busy. The man agreed with her, and she said that they are planning to open other branches soon. So the man suggested the woman working on getting that contract for the new property. The woman agreed with him, and she replied that she had a meeting with a real estate agent in 30 minutes, so she should finish printing those papers before then. The woman said to the man, "For that position, they are looking for someone who can give insights and tips on how to make a sale and meet their monthly quota." The man replied that shouldn't be a problem because he had over 20 years of sales experience and he now for having the highest sales record in his previous company. The woman was surprised by that, and the woman wanted to know if the men were good at speaking in front of crowds because they usually train 200 employees at the time at the sessions. The man replied that he had spoken in front of crowds for 40 people and had no problem, and he was actually excited to speaking in front of so many people. The woman was happy about that, and the woman thanked for the man coming in that day, and she replied that they would let the man know their hiring decision by Monday. The man was thankful for that, and the man looked forward to hearing positive news from her. The man said to the woman he heard that the head of human resources would quit the week after, and Yoko would take over that position 2 weeks after that. The woman was surprised by that, and she thought Yoko deserved to get it because she had been happy with hiring for the past 5 years. The man agreed with her. However, he worried about Yoko's position vacant, and they have to hire someone for that. The woman replied that would be a problem, and she wanted to know if the man had anyone for that position. The man disagreed with the woman, and he thought they should look outside the company for it. And the man suggested the woman if she knew anyone that might be interested, and she should have them send their resume. The woman gave the man some attention, and she suggested the man find where the men were looking to go. The man agreed with the woman, and he replied that he had an interview that day, and he wanted to know if he If he went straight to the Human Resources Department, the woman disagreed with the man because it depended on which department he were interviewing for. The man said that he had a meeting with Mr. Terrell from the legal department. The woman suggested the man go straight through that door down there, and Mr. Terrell was in the middle of the meeting right then. However, he would finish in 10 minutes.